a good news, guys. I'm just loving it. How is everyone out there? My name is Sarah Buyucan. I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. If this is your first time in my YouTube channel, welcome. I love to share about life, reality in this country, do family vlogs, and you know what, guys? Oh my gosh. I'm just so happy to share with you guys because they just announced this on February 10 of 2023, okay? So you stay with me until the end of this video. So if you are one of the aspirant immigrants out there, especially those people who want to come in Canada, work as a live-in caregiver, live-in nanny, work as a caregiver in Canada under the Home Child Care Pilot Program, Home Support Pilot Program, guys. Oh my gosh, I wish I had this program before during my time, okay? So, this is the big announcement that I am going to read it to you guys, okay? According to our Minister, Immigration, Citizenship Canada, Sean Fraser, announced that the amount of work experience in Canada required for caregiver to qualify for permanent resident is being reduced from 24 months to 1 year. Okay. Yes, I am reading it right. Remember, guys, the program for the Home Child Care Pilot Program and Home Support Pilot Program, guys, is one of the requirements is they need to work for 2 years to qualify for permanent residence. So now this is so good news, guys. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? If I compare myself where I started when I came to Canada, we need to work for 24 months and you only allowed to work one employer, okay? And whatever it is in your work permit visa, you are not allowed to work in some other employer. It has to be on your employer only, okay? And if you're going to find another employer, you need to wait to apply for another work permit. So for me, when I first came to Canada, I worked like, oh my gosh, almost 3 years to complete my 24 months because I had 3 employers. I have to change, and every time I change, I had to apply for a work permit. So anyway, that was like my time, so forget about that. The change will be effective as of April 30th of 2023 and will be retrospective for caregiver who already applied. So mean to say, all included for previous applicant, okay, for this caregiver. So if you guys aware for the pilot program, like a 5 years pilot program for the caregiver, they started of 2019 and it will end of 2024, okay? So you still have 1 more year left. So if you have the chance, you try to apply under Home Child Care Pilot Program or Home Support Pilot Program. And disclaimer, I'm not an immigration consultant here and I'm not belong to any agency immigration. I don't give any job offer to anyone and I don't ask any money for a job, like whoever, okay? What I'm just sharing with you guys is just based on our experience because my sister-in-law just arrived in Canada under the Home Child Care Pilot Program and I'm her employer. So that's why I love to share with you guys if you are not aware. But anyway, almost people out there are aware anyway. But I'm just giving this good news to every one of you guys who are in Canada and the people who are waiting their applicants to come in Canada. So at least you guys, like, you know, it has to be very good news. You might ask me, how about Sarah? Are they going to extend? Because this is a 5-year program. Are they going to extend for, like, you know? According to them, work is underway on the future of caregiver programming to plan for what comes next after the pilot conclude in June of 2024. So, yeah, they're working something. Work is on the way. So I have no idea what are the changes after the 2024 again, okay? But the most important, guys, if you have the chance, try to apply this program, okay? I just want to share with you a quote. This is quotes from our Minister of Immigration, Sean Fraser, and he said that caregiver are important option for families in Canada, and it is true. I was been there, okay? I saw how Canadian badly needed caregivers, nannies here in Canada is a big help for them. This is the quotes from our Minister of Immigration, Sean Fraser. He said that caregiver are important options for families in Canada and have played an instrumental in the lives of many growing children, aging parents, and those who need additional specialized care. Okay. By reducing the work experience required in Canada to 1 year, more caregivers and their families will become eligible to transition to permanent resident sooner, okay? Meaning that they can settle down and start the next chapter of their lives in Canada. And I'm so thankful for this Immigration Canada, okay guys, because at least you guys did do something for us, people who wants to come and work here in Canada. Okay, I was been there. Okay, I know how hard it is, especially those people who have a family left behind, their husband, their children. Okay, when I was a nanny, when I first arrived in Canada, I'm single, so I have no problem, you know. And during our time, your family is not included to come here in Canada, but this program, guys, you can come together as a family. Some of you guys are asking what are the requirements for this caregiver, Sarah. You keep on asking me. You know what, guys? So this program, guys, if you go to the official Canada website, canada.ca, and read about what are the requirements for home support pilot program and home child care pilot program, the requirements is there, guys. Okay, but you need to be at least college graduate. You have a 1 year full-time work experience during the time of your application to this program, and also you need to take the English examination test, guys. Okay, the IELTS English examination, and you need to have at least the IELTS, the passing score is 5, English exam, international English language test, and you have to submit your credentials here in Canada. Okay, so mean to say your transcript of record from university, your college. Okay, if you finish 2 years course, you still have to submit here in Canada, then you can see if you're qualified or not. Okay guys, so yeah, that's all I can say to you guys. And if you want to do some processing of your application, if you want to look for an employer here in Canada, you can go to the official website here, Canada Job Bank, okay, and try to look for like nannies, caregivers. It's either you want to take care elderly people or you want to take care small children. It's up to you. Home support pilot, meaning you are going to take care elderly people, assist them in their house, companionship, something like that. Okay, for home child care, you're going to take care of small children in their home, or because this program, guys, you don't need to stay in your employer house. Okay, you are live-in. It's either you are going to stay live-in caregiver or you stay like live out. Okay, if you're financially okay, or it depends on you and your employer. Okay, if your employer prefer you prefer their nannies or caregiver to stay in their home, then you're going to stay in your employer's home. But if you have your own family, your children, your husband with you, then you need to find a place for you to rent. Anyway, if you have your spouse with you, and if you have your 18 years old children above, the immigration give them an open work permit. They can able to work here in Canada. And if you have small children, they can go to school free. Okay, and yeah, you can survive, because by the time your husband, your spouse have an open work permit visa, means to say they can go to work to help you to pay your rent, your food, your bills, you know. And for you as a principal applicant, of course, you have your employer to work. When you are applying for this program, you have to include your family with you if you want them to be with you in Canada. Okay, and in this application, you're going to apply first for your permanent resident. Okay, but your permanent resident is pending, because you need to complete the requirements for permanent resident in Canada. Okay, so before is 2 years, now they make it like 1 year. So I said to my sister, my God is so good, because instead of working for 2 years, then they reduced to 1 year. So by the time you work for 1 year, you can just submit that, okay, I finished my 1 year and I need my permanent resident. Then by the time you are permanent resident in Canada, guys, then you can do something like you can go to study in Canada if you want to upgrade whatever profession you finish in your back home, or you want to do some business, or you know, whatever you want to do, you are free because you are permanent resident. Okay. Okay, guys, that's all for today, guys. It's a nice weather today. It's not that bad, but it's a little cold still in Calgary. But anyway, guys, that's all for today, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. And God bless everyone and people out there who is still waiting for their applications. You know what we gonna do is just be patient, okay? Just be patient. Time will come. People out there who is still waiting for their visa to come in Canada, if you are working out there, try to save your money, okay? So you need to have money when by the time you arrive in Canada, then at least you have some money, pocket money to start, you know. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. God bless everyone. Bye bye.